Today we're going to read an article about ancestry. But first, I want us to take a look at the vocabulary that we're going to see in the article. And just very quickly look at all 24 of these words and see if there's one that you don't really understand. And we'll come back and talk about it.
Okay. Surge, I don't know this word. A sudden forward movement. Okay. A quick flash of lightning, a surge. Okay. Genealogy, I know. Ancestor. Slut, detective, I didn't know this word, but I understand it. No. Quest, I know. Scan, I know. Novice, I know. Pinpoint, specific location, no. Okay. Dictate, okay. Admire, okay. Tedious, no, I don't know. Boring, mundane, seemingly unimportant, okay. Overshadow, to become better than the past. To become better than the past. To improve, okay. Okay, I didn't know this word. I'm surprised. Eradicating, solving a problem. Portrait, yes. Mundane, things that are seemingly unimportant. Okay, like tedious. Preferences, advent, the beginning of something different and new. Okay. Strategies, I know. Inherent, I know. Attributes, characteristic, yes. Or differ, profusely, yes. Lore, I don't know.
Okay, lore is storytelling about things in the past. When you're not reading, someone is just telling you by voice about stories, and usually they're looking at pictures, not words, when they tell the story.
Gathering, a collection of things or people, yes. Okay.
All right, fantastic. So today we're going to talk about discovering your ancestors. And as we just read, ancestors and genealogy are the same. They are synonyms. Okay?
Okay.
Paragraph 1.
In recent years, a surge of genealogy websites had reached the internet. Reached the internet. This suggests that people around the world are becoming sleuths in locating information to better understand who they are in relation to the world and their environment.
This word is sleuths. Sleuths.
Sleuths.
Good.
In a quest to search out the historical information regarding family members, records such as the ship registry, marriage documentations, death certificates, and many other legal documents have been digitally scanned and are available online for the benefit of novice investigators and sleuths too. To an old photo album might reveal interesting information for the person with an eye for detail and the willingness to hunt for the clue that are hidden in old photos.
Okay, this is going to be hidden.
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 Okay.
Paragraph 2.
Something as simple as the color of clothing, hairstyle, and objects in a picture can help the will-be sleuth pinpoint specific dates, places, professions, and attitudes of the period. For example, colorful kitchen appliances such as colorful kitchen appliances such as a kitchen stove and a refrigerator can dictate a particular period. It's the detective, the sleuth, in each of us that may remember something we admire from our past and can readily connect with a timestamp.
Okay, paragraph 3.
During the mid-1980s, photos suggested many things without words.
Okay, this is during the mid 1800s. 1800s.
Okay. During the mid-1800s, photos suggested many things without words. For example, a person with a shaved head might be someone with a disease.
This is shaved, shaved.
Yes, with a shaved head. Something with his bald, I suppose.
That is correct.
Okay. Another example could quite possibly the photo of a small child's baby carriage. This carriage might represent that an infant had died. The 1800s was an era of significant infant mortality. Photography was invented in the 1830s, which will be the initial start to eradicating the tedious process of preparing the family to visit a studio for a family portrait. This lengthy and formal process was overshadowed by the significant improvement to capturing a picture when Kodak invented the snapshot in the 1880s. It was then that the family collections of pictures included mundane photos of pets, items, and everyday life. Additional pictures will soon follow to include birthdays, holidays, and special preferences. Unlike today, with the advent of the internet and social media, additional information didn't always follow with the picture taken. The time is now for sleuths of family detectives to uncover genealogy strategies. It's to this end an explanation of descendants that bore the inherent attributes of family members might be understood. The oral history may now differ quite profusely from the family lore during holidays and special events gatherings.
Okay, nice reading. Any questions, Bernard?
Oh, at the beginning I understood the text, but at the end I was a bit confused in my mind, and I didn't really understood the meaning. So, but of course, in the day when I came back from the shop, I will look again this lesson, of course.
So this phrase here is what gives lots of students problems. It is to this end simply means finally an explanation of descendants. It is to this end is the same as saying finally. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So now let me just make it orange. Oop, not that orange. I'll make it white and this color. All right. So we're going to now look at the dialogue.
Okay.
I'm going to read as student 1. If you will read as student 2.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Bernard. How are you today?
Oh, I'm fantastic, Dr. Priscilla. Thanks for asking. How about you?
Well, I'm okay too. Would you like to know what I'm going to do today?
Sure. What's up?
What's up? Are you using slang now?
Yep. I thought I might try to brighten up my language. You know they do use this phrase a lot in English-speaking
Countries.
countries.
Really?
Yes, really?
All right then. I will tell you. What's up?
Oh, okay, shoot.
I guess okay, shoot means to begin. Is that right?
Yep, that's right. So, what's up?
I just bought a camera yesterday and I want to create my family genealogy.
Family genealogy? What on earth is that?
A family genealogy is a collection of information, pictures primarily, that will tell an oral ancestry historical story.
Hmm, I know the meaning of ancestry. This is members of your family, right? But what's genealogy?
That's easy. Genealogy and ancestry are synonyms. If you know the meaning of ancestry, then you can just say the word genealogy and the meaning is the same.
Interesting. Continue, please.
Recently, there has been a surge in genealogy websites, primarily because of the internet and the ease in which family members can exchange family photos and documents. Do you understand?
I think so. Hmm. Is this why you bought the camera? To take more pictures for sharing?
Yes, that's correct. I'm going to become the family photo historian or the family sleuth.
Family sleuth?
Yes, the family sleuth.
What is a sleuth?
Great question. A sleuth is the same as a detective.
Another synonym, I suppose.
That's right. Remember, the more synonyms you can learn in English, the better your vocabulary will become.
So, during your quest as the family sleuth, I mean detective, what else will you do?
To begin with, I missed my place.
I'm a novice.
Oh, to begin with, I'm a novice. A novice is someone that is new to an experience. I have to learn a lot of things. I have to learn a lot before I can really explain this meaning, this amazing opportunity.
I agree with you. First of all, you'll need to learn how to operate this fancy camera that you just purchased. Do you know much about scanning digital images?
No, do you? Oh, what can you tell me about scanning digital images?
The first thing I would suggest is this. Make a list of the types of things we wish to scan. This would include birth certificates, marriages, and death. You know important documents like that.
I think I will visit an old photo album. This might reveal a few pieces of interesting information.
That sounds great. That sounds like a great place to start. You really do have an eye for detail and the patience to hunt for clues that might just be hidden in an old photo album.
In an article I read, I learned that something as simple as the color of clothing, hairstyle, and other objects within the framework of a picture could help determine professions, dates, and pinpoint specific places.
This is one thing I admire about you. Once you set your mind to do something, there's no stopping you.
Take a look at some of these pictures in this old album.
Ooh, these pictures look like they date back to the 18th centuries,
1800.
1800s centuries. This is no way to tell since nothing is written.
There's no way to tell.
There is no way to tell since nothing is written.
Written, written.
Written, written.
That is the sad part about my documentation. I have to use clues to determine just how old these images are.
Look at this one. Your ancestor here is not distinguishable. Is this an aunt or uncle?
Let me see that.
You're right. There's no hair on the head.
My notes on research suggested that there was a period of time when heads were shaved to indicate a disease of some sort. This is definitely an aunt or female ancestry. Back then, women never wore pants, and it is clear she is wearing a dress in this picture.
Nice dress.
Ha ha ha. You know old styles are coming back.
Okay, Dr. Priscilla, tell me what you know about photography.
Well, photography was invented in the 1830s. This was the initial start to the eradication of the tedious process of preparing the family to visit a studio for a family portrait.
Go on. So, how did society move on from there?
It was in the 1800s that a man named Kodak invented the snapshot camera.
Okay,
The lengthy and formal process of sitting and waiting was overshadowed by the significant improvement in capturing a picture with a snapshot.
is there more?
Just a little more.
Continue.
It was then that the family collections of pictures included the mundane photos of pets and everyday life, along with birthdays, holidays, and special preferences.
There's nothing like today. Just think about Facebook and other social media. I only need to click, I only need to click like, and the date and the timestamps is given, along with comments with others.
Not much chance of not knowing when something takes place today.
Now I get it. As the family sleuth, your role is to uncover the genealogy of your ancestry using technology strategies such as scanning and researching old documents and still like photo.
You got it. That's right. Pretty soon, pretty soon as our family lore during holidays and special gatherings, I can provide proof why some of my siblings are strange.
I can see your little brother facial expression as he will profusely deny that much of his strange behavior dates back to an early ancestry.
Now that is funny.
I can't wait to see the finished family ancestry product.
Wow, look at the time. I have to run. I'll catch up with you later. Bye.
Take care.
All right, let me stop the recording.